Welcome back, students. On this video, I'm going to go over the instructions for the Module 7 assignment. And on this assignment, we're going to focus on using the blending tool. And because you no longer have access to Photoshop, in this module, we're going to use a website called Pixlr. And so you won't need to download an app like you had to in the past from the Google Chrome store, because you're just going to access this website online to use this photo editor. So the first thing I'm going to cover is going to the website Unsplash, which you've used before. And when you go to Unsplash, you're going to download 2 images to use for this blending tool assignment. And when you select your images, one image is going to be your background image, and the second image is going to be used as like an overlay to blend into the first image that's your background. And you also want to select 2 images that are either both vertical or either both horizontal. So that way it makes this assignment easier for you to combine these 2 images. So I entered the term background texture, because under background texture there's several different images that work well to be the image that overlays over to the background. And the background that I select, the background image that I'm going to use is a picture of some balloons. And the balloons are pretty colorful, so I was looking for kind of a colorful overlay to put on top of these balloons. And the one that I'm going to select is this kind of swirled image with blues and pinks. And when you go to download your image on this assignment, I want you to select the small image. So this is going to be a 640 by 960 pixel. So I'm going to select small. Then that's going to download to my Chromebook. And as I said, I already have the balloon image downloaded to my Chromebook. So now I'm going to go and show you the photo editor that we're going to use for this assignment. And I have a link to get you to this website in the assignment information. So it's called Pixlr, and we're going to use the Pixlr E. It's got more advanced tools. And on this page, I'm just going to click Open Image, and then I'm going to go to my download files. And the image I'm going to open up first is my balloon image, because that's going to be my background. So open up your bottom, your background layer first. So here are the balloons. And then, as you can see, this looks really similar to Photoshop. I have the tools over here on the left, and then the options are across the top. Now, to use the blend option, we'll apply that to our top our top image. So I'm going to add that now. So my balloons are my background. I'm going to click plus. When I hit the plus sign, it's going to allow me to add an empty image layer or a text layer. So I'm going to select image, and then I'm going to go back to my downloads file, and then I'm going to add the image that I selected kind of for the overlay. So I'm going to hit open. So now I have both of my layers, so I can no longer see my balloons because I have this overlay image on top of it. So this is really basically the same concept as when we use Photoshop. Now, I want to use the blending tool. Now, the blending tool location is a little bit different on this photo editor. So to get to that, I'm going to select these 3 little dots, which that's the shortcut for layer settings. Under layer settings, I could lock this image. I could hide this image. I can change the transparency. I can also rename it here. So I'm going to select the blend mode. And there's several different blend mode options. You may want to kind of experiment with those on the pictures that you've selected. So I'm going to use overlay, and then that blended my two images using the blend mode called overlay. And then I'm going to decrease my transparency. So I'm going to slide that over, and I'm going to slide it over to 85. So there's my completed image. So now I'm going to save this. So you're just going to go up to File, Save, leave it saved as a JPEG, leave the quality set to high, and my image size is only a 90.5 kilobytes, so it's still a relatively small image. And then I'm going to select download. And then this is going to download to my download files on my Chromebook. And then on the class site for Blackboard, I have inside Module 7, there's a folder that says Chromebook Users. So I'm going to open that. And then I do want to talk briefly before I show you how to submit this. So there's the blending mode assignment that I just demonstrated, and then there's another assignment where you're going to select your favorite logo, and I'll cover that in just a minute. And then there's an optional discussion board assignment where you can go and I have a link where you can select the kind of the funniest Photoshop error, and then select that on a discussion board. So this assignment's worth 20. The logo's worth 30 that you're going to select. So here's a link to the Unsplash video. Here's the link to the video that we're watching right now. And then here's where you submit your blending image. So I'm going to select that. Scroll down and browse my computer. Once again, I'm going to go back to my files. There's my file that I downloaded in my finished blending mode, and then I'll submit that. Then the other assignment that you're going to do is everyone has kind of a favorite logo, and so on this you're going to find the website with your logo on it, and then you're going to open up this link, and then inside here there's a write submission option, and basically that just opens up a text editor. So click write submission. And then the logo I'm going to use is Google. It's always been one of my favorite logos. So then I'm going to come up here, and I'm just going to select just the google.com part of this. And I just highlighted it and did a Control-C that copies it. And then I can come back over here and click on this. And then I can hold down my key again. And I can hit Control, and that's V for like victory. And that'll paste my link. And then down below here, I can just put a brief description of why this is my favorite logo. And then when you're done that, you can hit submit. Maybe because of the design, the colors, maybe just the layout of the logo that you liked. Anything you want to share about why that's one of your favorite logos. Some of you guys, it may be a logo because it's a favorite sporting team that you have. So then you'll just, once you put your link in, just give me a little bit of a description why it's your favorite, and then hit submit. And then you'll be finished with those assignments. So once again, you have two assignments that you're going to complete. This time, instead of using Photoshop app, you're going to be using the photo editor Pixlr, and I've got a link to that inside that Module 7. So I really look forward to seeing what creative images that you can come up using this blend tool, and have fun with this assignment.